We're in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen for our monthly segment with a dietitian from a local health system talking about how you can stay healthy by eating healthy. Today, Valerie Allison is here from St. Francis. A clinical dietitian will be showing us how to make a healthy chickpea salad. Good morning, Valerie.
Good morning.
So let's start with folks at home maybe don't know what a clinical dietitian does on a day-to-day basis. Enlighten us.
Right. I'm actually the outpatient dietitian for St. Francis, so I help people, of course, with healthy eating for different disease states or just for wellness, disease prevention, that kind of thing.
And do they come to you? Do you get connected to them through a doctor? Do you have to be referred to you to get to you?
Good question. People can self-refer, of course. I get physician referrals from the whole health system, of course. So I see everything from the GI things to cancer and tube feedings and kids and, of course, weight management, too.
Goodness. Well, what are some questions or misperceptions that maybe you get from patients? Maybe they don't know about basic health or diet. What are some of the myths that you kind of have to bust right off the bat?
Well, first of all, I encourage people to never make dietary changes they couldn't maintain the rest of their life, because there's so many things out there like keto and things like that that are not very sustainable long term. So I try to keep things simple and kind of back to basics, easy preparation, and not go out to eat so much, which is really a challenge for a lot of families.
Right. And, you know, Valerie, as I'm thinking, and it's kind of piggybacking off of your question, but is there something that you would say to people who said, well, I don't even know where to start. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't even really know how to eat healthy.
Right. I always start with, what are you eating now? And what's your biggest barriers to change? And then I just kind of meet them where they are and then kind of build upon that, because they have full-time jobs or their moms or dads that are, trying to travel all the time. And so I just try to figure just the real basics. It's nothing really fancy. So there's no magic pill. It's just good basic foundational eating, kind of a whole food, plant-based, minimally processed foods, just kind of getting back to how nature intended for the most part.
Right. Okay, well, let's get going here with the chickpea salad. Tell us about the ingredients. And as you're going through, Valerie, I just wanted to ask you to kind of tell us why you like the specific ingredients for their health value.
I love that it's a plant-based protein. So garbanzo beans, chickpeas, that's what we're using today. Just like black beans or any other kind of legume like this, they're high in fiber and there's no saturated fat in there. It's just very good, high in protein, of course, very good for our gut health, which can help promote anti-inflammatory processes and boost our immune system.
Oh, great. Okay. So let's do the chickpeas first.
So first we have 2 cans of chickpeas. I just brought 1 here. They're rinsed and drained. So we're going to start off with 1 can in the bowl here. And you could use a food processor or just a little pastry sieve. A fork does not work very well. It takes forever.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of, it just does, and they fly all over the place. So we're going to kind of do this. We're going to kind of dump in 1/4 of a cup of water and a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I'm just going to dump in things in here. 1/3 of a cup of diced up dill pickles, or you can cheat and use dill pickle relish. And then we can use 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And of
just
course,
a little bit of salt.
And that's optional, of course. If you're low sodium, don't worry about it, just leave it out. I love to add turmeric to things, and this is a good anti-inflammatory thing as well. And we're going to see how I can do this, make it a big mess.
Ooh, it's going to be a nice color too.
Yes,
I like
it's
that.
a pretty color. And then we have 1/2 of a cup of light mayonnaise. You could do a mixture of light mayo and Greek yogurt if you want. And of course, there's vegan mayonnaise out there as well.
Oh, nice.
So we're just going to put that in there. And then now we're going to start mashing.
So this could maybe remind someone of a chicken salad or a tuna salad, but without that traditional meat element.
So it's a meatless. It's made very much the same as a classic chicken salad or tuna salad. And you can change up the ingredients. I know I rarely measure when I'm making a tuna salad or something.
Right.
So anyway, you're going to keep doing this until it's pretty fine. I know we're lacking time, so I can't do it too fast. But once that's pretty, I like to have a variety of the texture, to have the smoothly mashed garbanzo beans, and then you put in the whole ones. So you've got, again, variety of textures. It's not all just mush.
Ooh, it smells so good. The other thing, you have some kind of finishing elements to it that make a salad like this a salad. Like this, I see some dill over there as well.
Yeah, so I just dumped another can of chickpeas, and this is going to be 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. If you don't like dill, you can use some fresh parsley. You can use tarragon. And then we're going to have 2 scallions that are chopped up. Then we're going to have 2 stalks of celery. So pretty basic ingredients that most people are going to have. So I'm going to pull this out now, and then we're just going to stir it up. And then once it's all incorporated, then we're going to put it onto some good hearty whole wheat bread, whole grain bread, another good source of fiber.
Valerie, thank you so much for this today. Again, like Valerie said, you're going to mash it up more than that, but just for time, this is the general idea. So Valerie, thank you so much from St. Francis. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We will have much more News on 6 after the break. Stay with us.